What's up? Welcome to my kitchen where we're going to be creating some magic today. I'm going to be making this into pizza. All I need you to do is say the magic words. Abracadabra? Really? Are we 4 years old? It's keto. Well, if cauliflower can become pizza, you, my friend, can do anything. So, if you're new here, welcome. If you're not new, you know what time it is. We're doing another experiment, and all my best thoughts happen on the floor. It's a good day at the office. Today, officially, the gyms are opening in England, and I am so happy because I've just resisted any kind of home workouts and I've just had enough, and all I want to do is just pump some weight at the gym. What I thought, it would be great to just jump into a full week of exercising, and then I thought it's not challenging enough. So I decided to do keto this week. Since I haven't done any workouts, and I just really wonder how my body's going to respond. So we're just going to try it out. You know, I won't be having any carbs, and I won't have glycogen to store in my muscles. So it's just going to be interesting to see what my body does. And yeah, it's probably just going to freak out. It's cool. That's what I'm here for. I'm just going to take you on the ride with me. Now, I've had a great Easter weekend, or shall I say week of chocolate and food, as you do. So I am far from being ketosis. Now, if you do live under a rock and you don't know what keto is, it is a very low carb, high fat diet. And what happens is, by reducing carbs, you push your body into a metabolic state called ketosis. This is a state where your body uses fat as its main energy source. Now, ketogenic diet is macronutrient focused. The standard version requires you to consume 70% fat, 20% protein, and 10% carbohydrates. So some keto-friendly foods include avocado, eggs, cheese, salmon, fatty meats, healthy oils, and low-carb vegetables. And you want to be avoiding foods that are high in sugar, low-fat diet products, alcohol, grains, fruit, legumes, and root vegetables. First few days, or sometimes even weeks, can be really challenging. While your body adjusts to the high-fat intake, you might experience something called the keto flu. Headaches, fatigue, sugar cravings, diarrhea are all quite common symptoms. One simple way to hack your keto flu is by introducing bulletproof coffee in your diet. So that is exactly what I did on my day one. MCT oil helps to increase the ketone levels, which can make the transition a little less painful. It can also be a great breakfast replacement, and as it is so nutrient dense, it will keep you full and energized until lunchtime. After my first shoulder workout at the gym, I made myself what probably is the saddest, most shriveled up looking omelet out there with bacon and cheese. And then for dinner, I wanted to try something new, cream cheese and spinach stuffed chicken breasts. And they were amazing. I love it when a new recipe comes together. But actually, since being on a carnivore diet, I haven't been eating vegetables as much, so I just had a side of salad. So I have my CGM on for a couple more days, and I really wanted to use it. So I decided to compare some data from the first day of my vegan diet. And if you haven't checked the video out, please watch it. It was so informative. To first day of keto diet. And this is what I got. And as you can see, the difference is significant. All those large spikes you see in my vegan graph create havoc in our bodies. When too much glucose builds up in your bloodstream, it hurts your mitochondria. When mitochondria gets overwhelmed, they start producing reactive oxygen species, which will deplete your antioxidant stores, especially vitamin C. And vitamin C is essential for plants and animals, including humans, and yet we have lost the ability to synthesize it. Vitamin C is vital for the production of collagen, and collagen is important to keep our skin elastic and wrinkle-free. So if you want to stay youthful and younger for longer, try and avoid these massive glucose spikes. spikes. They're simply not good for you, and not only that, over time this can lead to type 2 diabetes and other health issues. But also don't cut out the carbs. They're not the bad guy, okay? Oh my God, you guys. The other day I had a very impulsive buy, and I might have spent like 20 pounds, which is like 30 bucks on some keto donuts. And they came in today. I just gotta show you, look at these beauties. 3 flavors, 6 donuts, and 5 minutes later, my CGM could confirm they are indeed keto. Phew. I'm joking about the 5 minutes. It literally took me 4 days to eat these. But all the sweet stuff didn't stop me from making some waffles for dinner. I live by no rules. This is what I love about keto. You can still enjoy desserts. There are many sugar substitutes, so you can still recreate some of your favorite treats. And as for the waffles, well, I followed a recipe, which is an achievement in itself. And while it didn't call for any sweeteners, so I didn't put any, and the waffles just turned out bland. But then I saved them with a lot of nut butter. I only sleep for 9 hours about 4 times a year, and today was one of them. I think the combination of weight training and keto has slightly worn me out, so I decided to have an active rest day instead to let my body recover. So instead of biking to the gym, I decided to bike to the supermarket. That's what I call a happy medium. And here is the star of the meal, cauliflower. We're going to turn this vegetable into a pizza. I actually had some healthy pizza in the freezer, but I was committed to make my own from scratch. I studied the recipe to make sure I get something relatively edible, and honestly, during the whole making process, I was just hoping that all that mess is worth it in the end. Well, it might look good, but I give it a mediocre 5 for my efforts.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes.
So my keto flu has actually been quite mild this time round. I feel like I've done keto on and off for such a long time that my body just, this is an area that it can navigate really, really easily. But I have been peeing a lot, I've been drinking a lot, and I'm losing electrolytes, meaning that my food is getting a lot more saltier. And I did have one headache. Those are like the little signs that I take. Yes, I'm transitioning into ketosis. Training wise, my strength has definitely suffered, but I haven't been in a gym environment for like 4 months, so I can't really fully judge that. Although when I'm at the gym, I feel like I'm focused and my workouts are strong, so I can't really complain. This is why I wanted to do keto and go back into training to see how quickly will my body adapt. And a week is definitely not enough. Although today I did have a breakfast before I went to the gym because I was like, I don't think I'll be able to focus. So usually I'm quite okay with doing a fasted workout, but not today. I feel like workouts are slowly catching up with me. So we're gonna have to try something different this week because I'm going to London for the next 2 days, which means that my commitment to this diet is going to get tested, which is great because life happens and sometimes we can't be in control of everything. But as a biohacker, data is extremely important to me, but I know that sometimes we don't have the access to the most recent, most expensive biohacking gadgets, even me, let alone sometimes even scales, because I tried to weigh myself today and I realized that I don't have any batteries and my scale is just dead. But I wanted to share a couple of other ways that you can stay accountable and measure your progress. So my 2 favorites are body weight and body composition. Now, if you are weighing yourself, just make sure you do it in the same clothes, same time of the day, in the same place, just to have an accurate reading. With body composition, take progress pictures because it will just keep you accountable, and it is such a great way to measure your progress. Then we have body measurements, which is also a very accurate way of following your progress. And that's something easy to transport if you just wanted to, keep a measuring tape in your bag or something. Then we have fat percentage. If you can find a reliable way of doing that, then that is an excellent tool. Then we have sleep quality. Sometimes it isn't about how many hours you sleep at night, it's about the quality and really finding your own circadian rhythm and sticking to it so your body has a structure to follow. Then we have energy levels. Also, it's a great way to journal whether after certain meals or foods do you feel tired or just want to take a nap. Also, how reliant are you on coffee? Then we have performance, whether you do strength training, endurance, whatever it is. For me, if I train for strength, it's like progressive overload every single week. So that helps me track my progress at the gym. Then we have digestive health. Now, this is huge and a long lesson for me when I realized that bloating isn't normal. So start paying attention whether you are getting affected by certain foods. Keep a food journal, food diary. And the last two are satiety and fasting. I love carbs, but I don't do very well on carbs. I get very hangry. I do really well on a keto diet because I don't feel like I'm thinking about food often. I can fast for longer, and that is a sign of a very healthy digestive system and, a sign that you are metabolically flexible. I just want some fruit, like a fruit salad or a smoothie, I'm at the finish line, and honestly, I feel like it's been harder to do keto than it was to do carnivore. I feel like as soon as I have more options with food, I get carried away. This is something that I would definitely do on regular basis, something like a cyclical keto, where you would do a carb refeed once or twice a week. Maybe have like 5 days of keto and then like a weekend of carbohydrates and then go back to keto again. It will just teach your body how to stay metabolically flexible. I haven't really figured out my go-to keto snack. So I was having meals instead of snacking in between, which is great. But sometimes when you're on the road and you need an easy snack, I didn't know what to have that wasn't super boring. So if you have any suggestions, comment them down below. I need my keto snack game upgraded. Actually, the best thing about this week is that my blood glucose levels were like perfect. And I could feel that in my behavior and in my energy levels. Although I'm not gonna lie that going keto and going full on at the gym I peaked on my second day and then it was just like downhill from there. But I'll probably have like a few days off and let my body recover fully. And nothing good old carb won't help me with. I hope you found this video informative and enjoyed it. So if you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you in the next one.